Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to International Blind Ball 2017. I'm here with a legend, Marianne Nicole, 3 times US champion, while everything still was together, rhythm and smooth, and it was difficult, no?
Yes, you had to know all the dances. It was not split, it was not smooth, and then it was not rhythm. They were joined together. So you really had to know all of them. So, yeah.
Now, when you competed, I figured out that all your career went pretty smooth. All the competition, no hardships, no troubles, right?
No. Everybody was pretty much, you were competing against each other, but there was no, like, whatever.
I mean, you were lucky, though, because nowadays I think it's hard, lots of troubles.
Yeah. There's a lot of times that I see things happen on the floor nowadays, there's certain couples will start to follow other couples around the floor, and I don't think that's a wise choice sometimes, because we can see that, and we know what goes on, because we really don't miss too much. Yeah. And the thing is that so when I see that, I do remember one instant that happened years ago. Anyway, it was when Rufus and I were done dancing, and there was this one couple, especially the girl, she kind of kept on blocking us in. So finally, I just was like, okay, my tourist took over, I had enough, and I just literally, it was during the pause, so I just literally picked her up and I moved her and never missed a beat and hit the crash when I was supposed to and everything.
And the girl, she hit the crash too.
She hit the crash. No, she didn't fall down. I just literally picked her up and moved her, and that was that. And they never came around again. They were never in our way ever again.
Wait, but as a judge, if you see that, you get upset? When you get angry when you see the couples kind of fighting?
I get upset, but they don't really fight or anything like that, but you can see that they're trying to box in, certain couples or whatever. And I really don't like that at all, because first of all, it's not very good sportsmanship. And second of all, we don't get to see their dancing. We don't get to see the couple that you're trying to box in or try to get in their way, and it's not fair all around. So, no, I don't like that at all.
What do you still admire as a dancer? Because you spoiled by ballroom dancing. You in this world for quite some time. What do you still admire in dancers or in teachers?
Well, what I like to see is that I like the calmness of some competitors, between each other. Okay. And I like it, a lot when they're focused on each other and they're dancing with each other and not just 2 really nice dancers dancing together. Sometimes you can have a beautiful rumba playing or a beautiful bolero or even, cha-cha, whatever. And the thing is that, people are dancing and they're not even looking at each other. Yeah. But the ones that do, they really, bring my attention to them. And there's an easiness about their dancing because they're so tuned into each other. And I don't like to see anything that's forced, bang, bang. I'm not.
You mentioned you admire when dancers are calm, right?
Calm.
But it's
harder to dance like that. Much harder to dance like that.
What you mean? I should dance really calm?
Oh no, they have their. You can see their inner feeling, come out. I'm talking about not like what do you mean the preparation?
You mean right before the dance floor when they standing, so they're not nervous? That's what you mean?
No, as they're dancing, there's an easiness about what they're doing, a calmness about what they're doing, and not a boom bang boom. I'm not into that at all.
Okay, talking about boom bang boom. So, do you when you teach, do you have couples who fight or who get?
Oh yeah.
What do you? Okay, you as such an acclaimed judge, what do? You just bam, giving a smack?
No, I'm listening to both of them going back and forth about this and that. And I always have to remember that it takes 2 to make things not work, not just one person. It's 2. So you can't just blame always one person or, whatever. But because it does take 2. And so sometimes, I'll try to say, okay, let's calm down a minute and let's talk about this. And then they'll just go back at each other. And I always find that what seems to work, and when they finally listen to me, is that I'll go to the mirror and start talking to myself in the mirror. And then all of a sudden they kind of make that expression like, what is she doing? And that's when I say, well, you know what, I might as well talk to myself because 2 of you are listening to me. And then they say, okay. And then they'll listen and we'll come to an agreement on what should probably happen. Yeah.
Thank you for your insight.
You can't argue about it. You can't get mad. You have to you have to be aware of their feelings and stuff like that. But so that's what I usually do.
Thank you for your insights.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Marianne Nicole at the International Grand Ball 2017.